Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim coming to you from inside the Flagstaff 25 FKBS. It is the most magnificent trailer in the world. What was I even thinking about selling it? You know, I go through stuff. Anyway, hamburger. It tastes just like steak. I'm cooking it up, folks. I'm starving. No, I'm not starving. I'm not going to say that anymore. I'm not starving because I got these things and they suck. I can't stand them anymore. I've eaten like 3 bags of them. I can't take them. I don't know how long these will be sitting in here before I eat them. Probably tonight. Anyway, let's do it. Come on in here. Join me. We'll talk about today's golf game. It was good, and it was not so good. What you saw wasn't too bad. What I cut all out of it, you'll never know. Oh, let me fix my hair. Look at that. Hang on a second. I was wearing my hat all day, and I don't look too bad. You know, I'm careful about how I look. That's why I'm on this diet. It ain't a diet, Tim. It's a way of life. Oh, okay, which way I want to comb it? This way? I can comb it 2 different ways. That's good enough. I got to take those vitamins in there. I got those Medicare vitamins with the B12 and the vitamin E and everything. I meant to go buy some propane. I have no idea when this is going to run out or if one tank sucks from another. I don't think I have it set up that way or even have that. I think when one's out, you got to turn the other one on. If that's the case, I've got another full one. But I just don't know. I own this thing, but I don't know anything about it. No, I know everything about it. All right, what we're going to do here is bring you over here so you have to look at the back of my head. I was out of water today. It's working now, but the water was off. And get this, it's always at the wrong time, right? You know what I was doing? I was brushing my teeth. And I go to rinse, and I turn the water on, and nothing. So I panicked. I grabbed a bottle of water. Thank God I had some. And I rinsed my mouth, and I went outside, and I checked the water. And then my neighbor, he left. And I went over there and turned his water on. No water. So they were working on it, I guess. All I'm trying to do is clean this thing here. I ended up washing all my dishes just then. I'm trying to just clean this one thing so I can chop up that meat. This Dollar Tree gizmo right here. So, yeah, the water went out, but the water's on. I just got home. And speaking of water, I am dying of thirst here. Oh, there's nothing better, folks, when you're thirsty. Oh, right in the microphone. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. So, we're cooking it up. The flame's still on. I'm not going to make patties. I'm just going to kind of cook this and do what one of you suggested. Just put it in a container. Then I can heat it back up with some butter, you know, for tomorrow. But I'm going to have some tonight. I may put some egg in it. Sounds pretty good. I may not. Get a plate out here of the fine china. So this golf course, River Run, was really fun. Price is right too. GolfNow.com has what they call, what is it called? Super Saver, special price, hot deals. Hot deals. And there's only, a couple of them a day. Or, I forgot to put seasoning in this. You can get a deal. I didn't mean to do that. A hot deal. And that's a real special price. But you got to be flexible. You can't get it any time. One thing I got, plenty of time. So I'm going to be looking for that because I'm going to be playing a lot of golf. I don't know what this Italian seasoning is going to do for me, but I'll throw a little in there. Trying to doctor it up like Miss Raffaella does. And what is this? Oh, I don't want to put no cinnamon in there. No. I don't know what else to put in there. What about some, I just put garlic salt, I thought. What about this? More cinnamon. Where'd that come from? Oh, my voice. Yeah, cooking it up. I stopped at grocery store, picked up some of this burger. I need to get some vinegar because I want to clean my shower head. You pour water, take your shower head off, and you pour vinegar down in your shower head and put it in a sandwich bag, and that'll get all that whatever clogs up the holes. Even if you have an apartment. But I use a water filter on the RV here because, you pull up sand and different things, and you got to have one. I wouldn't drink the water, even though it's filtered. It's just to protect my spigots and stuff. Well, that's looking pretty good. I put a little bit of a generous amount of garlic salt in there. That'll give it a little flavor. A lot of grease in there. I got 80-20. And the golf, though, was just a blast. I mean, I'll tell you what happened. Raise you up a little bit. At the end, figured out what I was doing. I even talked about it, I think. When you come back, oh, no matter what you learn one day, you forget it all the next time you go play. But no, I did start doing, for those out there that do know golf, that watch me, I was hinging. And I wasn't hinging all day. I've been trying to do this single plane swing, the Mo Norman swing. Hinging was giving me a problem for a long time where I was slicing the ball. But I came back without hinging, and then I hinge as I'm going up or at the top. And I was able to create a lot of lag. And man, I was smacking some balls in the end. It was kind of bumming me out that the game was over. I was on the 9th hole. I wanted to keep on going. But I'll get back out there tomorrow or something. And very excited about it. I want to play with somebody. I want to meet some guys. I used to play when I lived here before I moved to West Palm. I lived down in Whitfield near the SRQ airport. And I had a little cottage in the back of a house that was built in 1925. I rented from this eccentric lady for about 6 years. Her name was Perry, Perri, or IE, I don't know, but it wasn't a Y. And she was a dilly, man. Those were my partying days. I partied with her heavy. I'm talking about drinking. And she used to come back to the cottage there, and we'd play songs on YouTube. I had a really bitchin' sound system, and it was a house because we had the big yard, and it was a big piece of little property there. So the neighbors couldn't hear it. We weren't bothering anybody, so you could crank it as loud as you want. and I would grill chicken or steaks or whatever. I had a little hibachi grill, and then I had a taller one. And she'd want to hang out with me quite a bit. And what's the point of this? Telling you, okay, I was doing my advertising business, and I'd go out and work, 2, 3, 4 days a week on a good week. And as soon as I got home, and I'd only be out there a couple of hours, I made pretty good money. And I'd head over to Rolling Green Golf Course, and I would play till dark. I mean, till we could almost not see the ball. They would get mad at us because, we were that guy that would come in last, with the cart. And they didn't care. It was kind of a thing where you paid. And after 18, if you wanted to go around again, we had this kind of a program. It was unlimited golf. They would do in the summer. So it wasn't like we were cheating and not paying a cart fee or something like that. And we called ourselves golf whores because we couldn't get enough. I mean, we'd go around, play 36 minimum to 45, 2 rounds and another 9 holes. It was fun every day for like 2 or 3 years. And that's that course they sold. They're putting houses on. I went and made a video for you guys and showed you, but there's not a single house on it. It's just all these lots and a couple of models. Well, look at this ground beef. This is ready for tacos, baby. Smells good. I don't have any cheese. I thought the cheese was doing bad for me, so I had a pretty good piece of some cheddar. I threw it away. So this is going to be, I don't know, just egg, I guess. I can put some egg in there. Wow. But I don't want to add egg because if I save some of this, I don't want to add egg now. So I'll turn this off. We'll talk a little bit more. I'll end the video and I'll figure it out. So anyway, love golf. I'm going to be playing more golf. Johnny Vegas is like, every time on the phone, it's kind of a joke. Hook it up, buddy. Head west. Head west. Speaking of which, she's a good girl. A Class C and a different tow car, selling the... forget all that. What I'm going to do is take the Toyota to Toyota and get it all serviced up. Oil change, transmission oil, fluid change. The brakes, the rotors might be warped. I'm getting a little pulsation. The pads, I'm sure, are fine, but the rotors could be warped from pulling the trailer. Even though I got a brake controller, I'll have them check it and get it serviced. And very possibly, I will go out, spend a month, 3 weeks, Riverside or something, and then turtle my way back to Sarasota here, of which this is where I live. And so that could be the future. And thank you very much for those that told me, regarding the subscribers and politics and Google and all that. Yes, and you've told me before, and thank you for the support and the encouragement. I'll keep being me, and I do me, and you do you. So, let's put this hamburger meat in here, in this container I've got. It's awful hot to go in there. Hope it's not going to melt it. I think it's all right. And then I'll actually throw some eggs in a minute and throw the hamburger in with it. So, didn't go to the gym today, but I will tomorrow. I'll probably be strong as heck because I had that day off. I did walk. I got about, between the golf course, I don't know what my phone says, but it was like 5,500 steps earlier. I like to get 10,000, but that's a lot of walking. So I did do that, and I went to play the golf, and now I'm eating. I'm going to put on some Grit TV, baby, and I'm going to get in a very good mood, and I'm going to take a nice shower and relax. But this home of mine is the best. Now, I want to talk to you guys tomorrow maybe about Social Security, because I made one video about my health care, and I want to follow up on that. I want to talk about Social Security because it's been 3 years to the month that I applied. I haven't had 3 years of checks yet, because you got to wait 3 months after you apply to get your first check. And do I have any regrets? Oh, you can guess on that one. And I was talking to the guy at the golf course today too. He said, "You have fun?" I go, "Yeah, I was trying to make some videos, but the wind kept blowing my tripod over and stuff." I said, he goes, "Oh yeah, what do you do?" I said, "Oh, I'm a YouTuber, and I made some videos. You might have seen them about Social Security. You know, I'm an advocate on collecting your Social Security at 62. He said, "That's what I did." I mean, right away. And then without me saying anything else, he goes, "I tell my friends, you could die tomorrow." I didn't have to sell him or go into how you got to live to be 80 years old, to ever surpass what you would get. So tomorrow when I talk about Social Security, if I do it, I'm going to talk about how much I've received, how much I've made on the side hustle with it, and what the total is, and how that compares to keep working, and what I've been able to do in my life, and how I, have seen a little slowdown in some health things and in my whole idea of living as an older person versus just when I was 62 3 years ago. And I can only imagine 3 years from now, I'll probably be younger. I'm a young at heart kind of guy. But we're going to get those videos going. I hope you enjoyed today, not seeing the devastation, but a lot of you have been asking about, what's going on over there at the beach. And I made a couple videos there to show you. And yeah, it's just awful. I mean, the wind damage they didn't worry about. They had good structures. Most of the houses over there, because they build them that way in Florida. But what can you do about water? Water's going to find its way in. And when water's this high, I mean, so those people with those really expensive homes are going to be, yeah, somebody wrote in comments, are they going to rebuild? Are they just going to leave? What are they going to do? There's nobody over there. It's a ghost town. And so it's a very lonely place to be if you can. I mean, the contractors are in there. It's basically like a new housing development again, because they're just building. And you don't really see a lot of trucks with materials yet, because they're probably just trying to get them. It's a kind of a slow process. I did see some. You saw what I saw. And then you drive across the bay, and over here where I'm at, and Lakewood Ranch here, and all of that. I mean, other than a bunch of tree limbs and stuff coming down, and a few things that were damaged. I mean, we were right here at the eye. Not so bad, because the water, we didn't deal with that. And that's what the killer was. So anyway, let's all have a good night tonight, and try to watch some Grit TV. And tomorrow's Monday. I got a dermatology appointment, 11:45, right in the middle of the day. I got a thing on my chest here I want her to look at, and I want her to look at some other things and just kind of give me a head to toe look. And so I'll do that. I hope they don't have to do anything that, will cause me from golfing. But, if there's something that needs to be cut or burned or scraped, of course I want them to do that. The primary is going to have me come in at the end of the month. I'm going to get a flu shot, and they're going to do labs, all my blood work. We're going to find out what that cholesterol and all this is. I got to get a voice. You know where I can find one? I mean, I'm sick of this. So let me take a break from talking. I should have got a lemon, because you can suck on a lemon. That'd be good for your throat. I'm going to make an egg, and then tomorrow morning we'll have breakfast together. We'll have some coffee, and we'll talk about the day. But yeah, you guys that are with me, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it very much. All of your support, all of your encouragement. You're the best group and community any YouTuber could hope to have in the YouTube world. So everybody out there, crush it.